Sean Anderson from Good Block, would you like to share your vision for dstor and Decide and all the fun stuff you're doing over at Good Block?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me jump over here to share screen. So, like Christine said, my name is Sean Anderson. I happen to be the head of growth at dstor and Good Block. Many people see, and I'm just going to jump in here, by the way. Many people see Web3 as the future. And a foundational element of Web3 is cloud storage. Yep, it is not sexy and so boring, but you know what isn't boring? Everybody knows that it's making money. It's the most profitable business unit for three of the most valuable companies in the world. In 2021, the revenue numbers for the cloud look like this, all up from the previous year, and it's a big but, the cloud has problems. What are they? You got high cost, provider outages, data can be lost, current solutions require trust, government and corporate censorship. We all hate that. Massive wasted energy and water consumption. We built dstor to overcome all these issues and more. We weren't the only ones who saw the problem with centralized storage. With the ICO craze, we all remember 2017, all kinds of projects popped up promising decentralized storage and launched with fabulous financial success. Clearly, we have competition, but they are a challenge for businesses to use because they're unable to accurately measure their carbon footprint and with that particular one, there is a lot of regulations that are coming down both in Europe and the United States. They also require the use of a token. You have to really deal with individual node operators. You have limited tools for onboarding enterprise clients. There's no access control or geofencing of files. And
can you speak up?
Yeah, absolutely. And they're really slow. Businesses want the scalability and speed of centralized storage with the uptime and security of decentralized storage, which is where dstor comes in, because we're business friendly with a decarbonized option, payments via Stripe, automated monitoring management of file storage in multiple nodes globally. That's patented. Tools to streamline onboarding from other cloud platforms. In addition, from a functional tech perspective, because our clients have a global access versus regional access at every tier right from the start, the savings over the big three can be well over 80%. And we're fast, exponentially faster than our decentralized competition. Overall, our speed is comparable to our centralized competitors. And that's pretty good when you realize we're still in beta and have not completed our optimization for speed yet. The market wants cloud. The industry is growing by leaps and bounds every year, and it's creating astounding opportunity for dstor. How big is the market? 123 billion TAM, 27 billion SAM. And we're confident we can achieve 1 to 2% of the SAM in 1 to 3 years with a significant growth rate each year. In the next few years, the cloud industry will grow from 123 billion to 400 billion per year, plus an additional $800 billion worth of growth potential to displace the big three legacy cloud providers. dstor is a disruptor focused on sales and SMB enterprise segment. We're tapping into the underutilized storage infrastructure already built around the world. Think Uber for data storage. One more thought on that. The big three try to put out of business, well, they have the opportunity to get that business back through dstor. And I'll say this, going to a lot of events over the last few years and talking to a lot of different businesses in the Web3 space, nobody's using decentralized cloud storage. There's a lot of investors in Filecoin, a lot of businesses, a lot of people talking about it. But I've only met 2 businesses in 3 years who are actually using decentralized cloud storage for their business. Why dstor? We've got history, traction, and a plan. In 2018, members of our founding team built a global network launching the Telos blockchain. That network has grown steadily with node operators, customers, and customers who are ready to support and use dstor. Plus, we have a big old batch of storage providers, a bundle of customers, and a bunch of resellers. These partners have already started prospecting. They're based all over the world and are standing by. These numbers were achieved via word of mouth only. Our challenge is really having staff and manpower to scale. We are a Web3 focused team with deep ties to the blockchain ecosystem. Like I said, our founding team helped launch the Telos chain. Our past successes in the blockchain ecosystem give us unique insight into what is needed to build a foundational app for the Web3 world. Thanks for your time. What kind of questions you guys have?
You're the answer. You're the answer to my dreams. I absolutely love you, and I can blow the heck out of this because one of the things I talk about with these NFT projects is they can be deplatformed at a moment's notice. Anybody can take
Exactly.
your website down at a moment's notice, but if you have your domain in Iceland and it's a .is and you have decentralized storage, good luck with that because
They
Iceland,
can't touch it.
they can't touch you. It's kind of like Wyoming. They get a a
Mhm.
takedown request and they go, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing because we can't look at our clients' files. We can't see it. No one can see it. It's their stuff, and it's decentralized. So even if something goes down somewhere close to you by a natural disaster or government intervention or corporate intervention sues you, it still can't be touched.
And
So
that's the perfect thing. So if you look, Amazon is actually a data company. So there were several very large data companies. My friend is actually the DevOps for one of them. And when they realized that Amazon could actually access their data and like play off it and maybe build a competitor, they were
yeah.
like, and so Azure, Microsoft gave them a $2 million grant to move. And that's a 12-month project to move, right?
Oh, it's
And I was
massive. It's
like,
a very sticky business. Yeah.
because it's a huge thing. But if you already have the technology that's going to allow somebody to offboard AWS and on to DStore with similar speeds, savings,
Yeah.
and an unfuckwithable, untakedownable cloud
Yeah.
provider, um, yeah, that needs to go on Minting the Future because that's literally what I'm talking about. When you have these celebrities building their portals, I'm like, why are you building your audience on Instagram? You could lose that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. TikTok.
Adrian, I'll add just a few layers here that Sean didn't get to. At Continuum, DStore is also one of the most exciting components of this emerging economy of carbon credits and the certifications around that. We
Yeah.
know that storage is a huge energy impact in the world, and everyone needs storage. And I'll just add really quickly, shameless plug. 2 years ago, I asked Sean and his business partner, I said, listen, Continuum is a data company. We want to grow into 5 petabytes. And they said, no problem. And I went, you're the partner for me.
I would agree because that whole 24/7 AI streaming thing, yeah, I'm gonna need some cloud for that.
Yeah. I want to talk to the Reveal guy too because he's going to
Oh
need
yeah.
storage really bad for all that
Oh,
security.
100% get you guys in contact. Yeah, that's
Oh
what we
yeah.
do at Continuum is we cross-pollinate all these folks, make sure you guys know each other and build business partnerships.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh my god.
hey, hey, I need
Hey,
storage.
hey, hey. Right? We literally need to have a Continuum weekend retreat at someplace fabulous.
Yeah.
I would love
That's a good
that. We'll
idea.
talk about that offline. Sean,
I love
thank
it.
you so much for being here. You
Yeah.
know, I'm such a champion of your product. I can't wait to tell the world so they know what
Thanks,
I
Christina.
know about everything you guys are doing.
Appreciate that. Thank